In the beginning of everything, there was only a giant chaotic ocean called Nun, and nothing else. But in these waters, a great pyramidal mound emerged. At the top of this mound was a lotus flower, which, when it blossomed, unfurled a strong light that spread out and scared away the darkness. The source of all this light was Ra, the sun god. Ra was alone and begot the first generation of gods. Shu, the god of air, and Tefnut, the goddess of rain, were born. The universe was still dominated by the immense mass of primordial waters. Shu and Tefnut plunged into the waters to explore their immensity. Ra was distressed to find that his children were not returning. Fearing he would never see them again, he sent Hathor to find them. Shu and Tefnut returned safe. Ra's joy was such that the tears from his eyes gave birth to human beings. After returning, the descendants of Ra begot Geb, god of the earth, and Nut, goddess of the sky. This is how heaven and earth were created. The great god Ra ruled the universe sovereignly, with the title of the first pharaoh. The god offered Egypt several sacred animals, such as the ox and the lion, but his greatest gift was the creation of the river Nile. Around its banks, man would build a civilization to please the gods. In his human form, Ra was worshipped by the Egyptians as god and pharaoh. But as he grew older and his glory faded, men began to worship the serpent Apophis, which angered Ra. Ra ordered the lioness god Sekhmet to organize a great slaughter to punish the men. Many of those who survived Sekhmet's attack drowned in the flood of blood that followed. Ra's earthly reign seemed to be nearing its end, and he retired to his solar boat. In it, the god traversed the skies during the day. But during the night, he would enter the underworld, the realm of the dead. In the underworld, he faced the serpent Apophis. Each sunrise meant a new victory for the god over darkness. The gods Nut and Geb gave birth to a powerful offspring, Isis, Nephthys, Seth, and Osiris. They would take over the government of the world, while Ra reigned in the heavens. Osiris went on to reign over the world, occupying the throne that was formerly Ra's, leading humanity to civilization. But the throne of the new god was not secure, for his brother Seth wanted to take all the power for himself. This was the beginning of the saga of the gods of Egypt.
I wonder how they come up with this theory about the universe, as well as the origins of us humans, because when I was growing up, I only know the Big Bang Theory and how the universe expanded from it. But I didn't know this theory up until now. I find it fascinating because imagine if it is the truth and that we are actually from the tears and sweat of sun god Ra, whom our ancestors betrayed, and I'm wondering if our ancestors regretted it. But I'm not saying that this theory is accurate, but because we didn't exist back then, and there's no evidence that says it is the truth. But what I'm trying to say is that I hope we always open our minds and accept opinions, because it might help you in some other ways.
The origin of the universe is the origin of everything. Multiple scientific theories, plus creation myths from around the world, have tried to explain its mysterious genesis. However, the most widely accepted explanation is the Big Bang Theory. The Big Bang Theory states that the universe began as a hot and infinitely dense point. Only a few millimeters wide, it was similar to a supercharged black hole. About 13.7 billion years ago, this tiny singularity violently exploded. And it is from this explosion, this bang, that all matter, energy, space, and time were created. What happened next were two major stages of the universe's evolution. Called the radiation and matter eras, they're defined by key events that helped shape the universe. First came the radiation era, named for the dominance of radiation right after the Big Bang. This era is made of smaller stages, called epochs, that occurred within the universe's first tens of thousands of years. The earliest is the Planck epoch. No matter existed in the universe at this time, only energy and the ancestor to the four forces of nature, the superforce. At the end of this stage, however, a key event occurred in which gravity split away from the superforce. Next came the Grand Unification epoch, named for the three remaining unified forces of nature. This epoch ended when one of those forces, called strong or strong nuclear, broke away. Then, the inflationary epoch began, during which the universe rapidly expanded. Almost instantly, it grew from the size of an atom to the size of a grapefruit. The universe at this time was piping hot, and it churned with electrons, quarks, and other particles. Then came the electroweak epoch, when the last two forces, electromagnetic and weak, finally split off. During the next stage, the quark epoch, all of the universe's ingredients were present. However, the universe was still too hot and dense for subatomic particles to form. Then, in the hadron epoch, the universe cooled down enough for quarks to bind together and form protons and neutrons. In the lepton and nuclear epochs, the radiation era's last two stages, the protons and neutrons underwent a significant change. They fused and created nuclei, and in doing so, they created the first chemical element in the universe, helium. The universe's new ability to form elements, the building blocks of matter, cued the matter era. Much as the name suggests, the matter era is defined by the presence and predominance of matter in the universe. It features three epochs that span billions of years, the vast majority of the universe's lifespan, and includes the present day. The first was the atomic epoch. In this stage, the universe's temperature cooled down enough for electrons to attach to nuclei for the first time. Called recombination, this process helped create the universe's second element, hydrogen. This hydrogen, along with helium atoms, dotted the universe with atomic clouds. Within the clouds, small pockets of gas may have had enough gravity to cause atoms to collect. These clusters of atoms, formed during the galactic epoch, became the seedlings of galaxies. Nestled inside those galaxies, stars began to form, and in doing so, they cued the latest and current stage of the universe's development, the stellar epoch. The formation of stars then caused a tremendous ripple effect and helped shape the universe as we know it. Heat within the stars caused the conversion of helium and hydrogen into almost all the remaining elements in the universe. In turn, those elements became the building blocks for planets, moons, life, everything we see today. This ecosystem of everything was only possible because of the many stages in the universe's development. While countless questions about the origins of our universe remain, it's only a matter of time for some long-sought answers to emerge.
First of all, I am thankful to the scientists who devotes themselves to study the universe and how it come to be. I find this theory amazing and scary. Amazing because of how the Big Bang started everything. The creation of planets, stars, and everything that's on it. Scary because of how little do we know about our own galaxy, and there's more that we don't know about space. I'm not saying that this theory is 100% accurate, but it is the only widely known and accepted theory. I guess we just need to wait until that one day comes when we actually know what exactly happened in the creation of the universe.